Yo, what's up world? It's your boy Filosco here, and today I'm in Stavropol having a lot of fun. I will be here for another 5 days, and what I want to do for you guys is give you a quick lesson on how to be careful when you're speaking. Because in America, a lot of the words or phrases or questions you may use can really offend people. And when people are offended, that means they don't like what they heard, or they don't like what they saw. It hurts them here and it can get them angry or something. And you want to avoid that when you're in America, especially when you're a foreigner, because people can try to take advantage of you because you don't speak English that well or you don't know the laws that well. Well, I'm here to help you. The first little phrase we're going to learn for today is no offense. Now, when do people usually use no offense? They usually use this before a question that might bother somebody. So for example, a lot of people here are afraid to ask me certain questions because they just don't know about no offense. Because if they knew how to say no offense before the question, they could ask me. For example, I'm sure there's many people here in Russia that want to say, Filotko, no offense, but do all black guys in America have guns? Or, Filotko, no offense or anything, but is it true that all of you Americans are really stupid? Or, no offense, Filotko, but the only reason your teeth are so white is because your skin is so black. Like that. And when you're saying no offense, what you're telling the person is you're not trying to be mean, you just want to know something, or you're just trying to say something that's on your mind without getting them angry. No offense, it's a real common way to sound a little polite when you're going to be a little bit rude. So, let's get to the next one for today. And the next one we're going to learn is, I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be rude. Now, being rude is basically being disrespectful. But there's certain times or certain moments in people's lives in which they have to be a little bit rude. For example, let's say you invite some people over your house. And they're drinking too much, they're partying too much, they're doing things in which you didn't give them permission to do, or they're just making you uncomfortable. You would be able to say, damn guys, alright look, I don't mean to be rude, but you all gotta get out. You all definitely have to get out. I don't mean to be rude, but y'all have to go. So like when a man sees a woman who's really attractive, and he doesn't know necessarily how to tell her how he feels about her physical beauty. He wants to be as nice as possible, but at the same time, he wants her to know that he notices her beauty. So he would sometimes say things like this. Look, miss, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but you have a really nice body. Like, you look real good. Or, look, miss, I don't mean to be rude, but you have the most sexy, seductive eyes I've ever seen. So sexy. Or, look, miss, I really don't mean to be rude, but I want to all night long. You have no idea. And I'll be nice about it. As long as you say, I don't mean to be rude before it, she might not find it too offensive. But if you say something like I said on the last take, well, she might be offended no matter what you say before it. So, let's get to the third and last one for today. And the third and last one for today is, would you mind telling me? Now, when do people usually use, would you mind telling me? Well, they usually use this one when they are going to ask a question that is very personal, usually involving someone's business, their money, or their religion, or family, something like that. So for example, let's say I meet a Russian professor, someone who's Russian but teaches English at a Russian university. If I wanted to know how much money that person was making, I would have to say, would you mind telling me how much money you make? Would you mind telling me how much money you make? Now, when you use would you mind telling me, it doesn't mean that they have to tell you, that you really need an answer. You're asking them if it's okay for you to even ask the question. Because some of them will say things like, no, I don't want to tell you because I feel that's none of your business, and that's okay. That's why you ask, would you mind telling me? Because it's information that you might be able to get, but you're not sure if you can get it because it's too personal. Or for one more example, you can ask something like, would you mind telling me if you believe in God? Would you mind telling me if you believe in God? Well, some people are pretty sensitive when it comes to their religious beliefs, so would you mind is a great way to open up a question like that because it's personal. Religion, family, money, anything like that you want to ask about, just start off with, would you mind telling me? And you should be okay. And that's the end of the episode for today. I love my hat. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you learned new stuff. Be sure to add me, vk.com/Filosco. That's me. And subscribe to my YouTube page to see all my videos. And I'm out of here. Later.